What up, nerds? Today we are talking about one of the first Marvel Cinematic villains in this that we saw on the big screen, and we all remember Captain America: The First Avenger when Red Skull died. But did he die? So this has actually been a previous theory that the Red Skull isn't dead, but he instead transported or teleported through the beam of light that came up through the Tesseract. I'll show the clip right here.
What have you done?
And I'm going to be going through, there's going to be a huge compilation of evidence that shows that the Red Skull must still be alive in the cinematic universe, so let's get right into it. So right off the bat, I'm going to get evidence from the cast down, and then I'll move into evidence from the comics and different film pieces of evidence and stuff like that. So in a recent interview, Samuel L. Jackson actually had a slip. If you don't know who he is, he's Nick Fury. He actually had a slip in an interview recently where he said, he goes, I'm still out there trying to figure out, the skull is going to, and then sort of covered himself up. So in this clip, I'm guessing that he was gonna release some sort of information of what Nick Fury is up to, because he didn't actually make an appearance in Captain America: Civil War. So when analyzing this quote, it can sort of go a few ways. It could refer to Hydra and their symbol, which I'll show right here, and what they're up to, or, which I really hope it's about, could be actually about that he knows the Red Skull is still alive and is actually investigating it. Because honestly, Nick Fury is a part of S.H.I.E.L.D. They'd probably know if there was some like space Red Skull mumbo jumbo going on, so he could be investigating that as well. So also when checking out the Captain America Red Skull death scene, I don't know why I did quotes, but when analyzing the Red Skull death scene from Captain America: The First Avenger, you see they're in a little bit of a fight. Captain throws his shield and it damages the Tesseract, and then Red Skull just mysteriously picks it up and shoots a huge beam of light into the air and then disintegrates. Yeah, that required quotes. So a man who has been researching the Tesseract for a long period of time now would for some reason pick it up when he sees it's obviously damaged, knowing it's a dangerous piece of like piece of space. There we go. I say nay, my friends. I think he knew and he had a plan, because he knew he couldn't beat Captain America mano a mano, man to man, tussle it out, throw up the dukes. But instead picked up the Tesseract because he knew that it would be a way out of this situation for him. Now, if you guys don't know, the Tesseract is actually an object that has one of these Infinity Stones in it. It has the Space Stone in it, which actually, get this, allows for instant teleportation to any place in space. We actually even saw proof of this in the first Avengers movie when Loki teleported the Chitauri into New York City from space. So in all honesty, when you consider the fact that he's been working with the Tesseract, he's had his top scientists researching the Tesseract, and knew he would have to fight Captain America eventually, I'm guessing. He's not a dumb guy. If you think about it, it sort of makes sense for him to give himself a way out. It's just one of the plans of war. It would be like me fighting, I couldn't beat anyone in a fight. But when you look at all the evidence, including that he had been working with the Tesseract for a long period of time, it just makes sense that he would give himself a way out of this situation if he couldn't beat Captain America. Now let's analyze the actual clip of him dying, so I'll roll that again real quick. Right after he grabs the Tesseract and actually disintegrates, he sort of like, there's a quick pan up and it shows a beam shoot into space through the ship that they're actually fighting on. Now, this looks oddly familiar, like when Heimdall creates the bridge for them to get from Asgard to Earth. Now, anyone who actually knows a decent amount about film knows that nothing is pointless in a piece of film. They won't show you something just to show you something. So knowing that, what is going on with this light right now? My God. So knowing that nothing can be pointless in this film, and they wouldn't show you something just to show you something, it must mean that something is going on with the beam of light that is shot into the sky. Now, knowing that the Tesseract, from the comics and from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, that the Tesseract has the ability to teleport, and it looks oddly familiar to when Heimdall opens the portal with Bridge to get into Midrealm or Midworld or whatever it's called. It must mean that Red Skull is actually teleporting. And I'm surprised that more people haven't thought about this series, because I can bet that Red Skull is actually teleporting to space and maybe working with Thanos to build up something for the Infinity War. And if you're still a little weary about this theory, another piece of evidence that I just stumbled across is actually that Hugo Weaving, the character that portrayed the Red Skull in the first Avenger, actually still has a contract with Marvel. But other than that, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I tried to compile as much evidence that the Red Skull is still alive in the Marvel Universe and put it all together in one video so you guys can just see everything, because enough people have not made videos about this theory. I really hope this spreads on and more people can show evidence and give me evidence. Let me know if you find anything in the comments down below. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Hail Hydra! I don't support like Nazis or Hydra actually, I just kind of thought it would be a cool thing to do.